Sharena Lee Satti. Sharena is a poet and independent artist from Bradford whose inspiring words have been inscribed on park benches in Bradford to uplift local residents on their lockdown walks. Nominated for the British Indian Awards in 2020 as one of the 21 of 21 creatives most likely to impact Bradford's cultural scene, Sharena is a familiar voice on local and national radio. Her poetry collection, she is published by Verve Poetry.
Thank you for being a friend.
There you go, there's Nori's channel. You can please follow Nori's channel just for those chilled out lo-fi, just watching somebody illustrate and amazing chat vibes. Sorry, but where was I? Sharena is a familiar voice on local and national radio. Her poetry collection, She, was published by Verve Poetry Press in 2020. Her work focuses on social and environmental issues, working on a new project called Spoke, one of 3 found members amplifying poetry and spoken word in Bradford. And this is a piece, I believe it is called She, that Sharena Lee Satti has submitted. Here she is.
We are the faces of the present. Different phases like the full moon, like Luna's crescent. That divine link to the earth and the heavens. We are the descendants of the women that came before us, of generations that are yet to be born. The birth before the storm, before the wild wind breathes into a life that believes in her warrior soul. We are leaders, leaders of love and compassion, of freedom and self-expression. We are the women that stand firmly against oppression, seeking justice and equality in all that we do, raising our voices so that all women's voices are heard too, shattering that silence, that deathly silence. With every breath that we breathe and every echo we scream, we will not allow women to suffer at the hands of violence, at the hands of any abuse, or to be used and seen as the weaker sex. We are not objects, we are life. We hold the divine universal power. We are waves, waves that ripple in every ocean, and every ripple that rings expands into the sea, creating this universal energy that's beyond any human being. It's a sisterhood, it's a connection that can only ever be understood by she, by me, by understanding that once one woman stands her ground, raising the volume and speaking loud, her voice travels through the whispers of the fine-bladed grass, through the thick fog that sweeps across mountain tops and crashes against the raging sea. Her voice is the very heartbeat that bonds hearts of unity. We are the faces of the women that stand proudly together, to be the change we want to see, for every woman to be heard. So I choose to challenge you to share your poem, write your piece of spoken word, raise your voice as I've done mine, so no woman's voice goes ever unheard.
You can buy Sharena's book. So again, follow her socials. She's on Instagram. She posts most of her stuff on Instagram. She's got a website. Go check her up on her website. If you've not managed to if you've liked an artist tonight and you've missed their socials, this video will be available on catch up, so you can skip through to the artist that you liked, write their socials down, and go follow them. And please do, it costs you nothing to follow somebody on Twitter or on Instagram or subscribe to their YouTube, but it helps the algorithm and it helps them then become more discoverable. That's a very nice and free way for you to show your support to artists that you like. Yeah, everyone